The second decision that I think we all have to make is that we don't want to get distracted with what other people are saying or doing. Social media, the group chat stuff, that's where FOMO can really come out and flex. So what I'm advocating to a lot of the people I'm doing coaching calls with, I had one this morning with a guy that we were just talking about this. I said to him, don't go into the group chat. He's showing me his analysis, he's showing me his charts, and they look great. And I'm like, why do you feel like you need to go talk to other people and justify your ideas and get feedback right now when you're already doing great analysis on your own? Come back to the group chat later after the idea, but don't look to someone else to validate the analysis that you're doing, because I think a lot of you are smarter than you give yourselves credit for, especially if you already have a system and you already have something in front of you that's tested and proven profitable. Just work it. Just make it work for you. You don't have to justify that to anybody else. And I think if you try to, and you try to get opinions from other people, that's where a lot of FOMO can come in, because he'll say, no, that doesn't look good here. You should actually be looking at this. Come look at this. And then all of a sudden you're way off your original analysis in somewhere you don't even have any, place being. The third simple decision that I think we all have to make when it comes to controlling FOMO and not letting it impact our decisions is being understanding that we're exactly where we are supposed to be. We're not behind, we're not ahead, we're exactly where we're supposed to be. It's a little rah-rah, right? A little bit spiritual, but it's true that if we can accept where we're supposed to be, then that's actually making us commit to the longer term vision, the longer term value of what we're doing, what that can bring us. So what I'm saying is, if we can accept this is where I'm supposed to be, you won't feel FOMO, because if you do your analysis and you go through the checklist and you know the rules that you're trading are profitable and you don't see any trade ideas, nothing somebody says on social media, anything else goes on, nothing will distract you and make you feel that FOMO, because you know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're on your path. You went through your rules, you stuck to your system, and that's what you're really grading yourself on. As traders, we don't grade ourselves on our P&L. At the end of the day, we do, but in the process of it, we're focused more on how well are we following the rules, because individual trade outcomes are really irrelevant. If you have a winning set of rules, a winning system, it's going to be profitable for you in the long run, no matter what. So that's where the focus has to be. So going forward, if you can make those three simple decisions that I just mentioned, I think past that, building a routine that keeps you busy, especially on weeks like this week, it's NFP week. If you have a week or a day where you have no trade ideas, get yourself away from the desk. Don't go into the group chat looking for an idea. Don't go onto Instagram looking for some signal. Don't do that. Stick to the rules that you have in front of you. Again, this all goes back to that first decision of sticking to the rules and having a system. If you don't have a system, click the link in the description. I'm going to put information about our systems so you can learn there. But if you have this system, building a routine that keeps you off the chart and keeps you busy is huge. Go to the gym, get outside, get your vitamin D. It's more important now than ever. Do something else. Have another business. We have tons of traders. I have other businesses, other investments. Trade other markets. Get out of the Forex stuff if it's not there, because otherwise you're eventually going to have FOMO creep in and it's going to have you make a decision, have you jump into a trade that you have no business being in. And the last thing, I mentioned this a little bit before, have a demo account. Take some of the trades on the demo account if you have to click the button. If you see risk reward and you gotta be in something and you love watching the money move, do it on a demo account, but be able to separate and say, I am treating this with fake money, but I'm gonna mark this up and analyze it to see if it could be an edge for my real money in the future. Don't just be clicking randomly on the demo account, because that builds bad habits to the live account. The whole thing, you've got to take it very, very seriously, right? It's a business, but you can use that practice account to scratch the itch sometimes that I know we all have. Trying to ignore it is foolish. Let it be there. Be aware of it. That is the goal. Awareness is the goal.